There was also no chance for Rochelle to catch Stoker chugging down that first base line, and all things considered, obviously a positive result for Kaneland right there. They're really putting the Hubs back on their heels in this first inning.
That one's driven out in the outfield. That'll get it done, and she first and thirds her. And so they switch spots. 2-0 the count. It's going to be a liner foul side near my car.
Yeah, it looks okay.
Well, it didn't hit it. If it had hit it, I'd be like, do I have Allstate still? And my agent would say, he would say yes, and I'd be like, okay, cool. 2-1 the count, driven into the outfield. It's going to get to the gap. It splits the gap. That'll score 2. And an RBI double for Kaneland. They're in business. An early 3-0 lead for the home team. 2-2. Good read. That was all on Workman. She saw it all the way. 2-2. She kind of knew the rhythm that time of Lodico. She's been going with that changeup in the dirt. What's the best pitch to steal off of? Something in the dirt, right? She reads it, and she's able to get in there with the stolen base. It's going to be driven into the outfield. It'll stay fair, and it'll at least be a single, cut off, and now a double. An RBI two-bagger, and it's 4-0 Knights. I think you got to battle and try to get her out with the strikeout. A walk really doesn't help you here. But then again, she has been leaving a lot of grapefruits in the heart of the plate. 3-2 the count, next pitch. That's going to be a home run. A 2-run four-bagger, and it's 6-0 Kaneland.
And no doubt about that one off the bat. That ball was hammered out to right center field, and I turned my head immediately, watched it go by. I think most of the outfielders did the same. Cleared the fence by plenty.
However you slice it, Rochelle's just not going to win any games not scoring any runs. That's the story of today's game. Ground ball past Lodico's glove. And wouldn't you know it, they don't call the out at first base, and it becomes a run for Kaneland. It's now 7-0.
Close play. I thought from where I'm standing that it was the right call, but it's hard to tell.
Close play at third. Save. It's just hard to get those words out all at once, so you'll see other plate umpires, take a breather and then say player in the box. 1-1 the count. Lodico still on the mound, trailing by 8. That's bunted. And she did touch it. And it's going to be an infield hit. She goes to second. Nobody was covering the base. And I think that what Lindsay Cease is going to learn from this game is sometimes bad things are going to happen to your team. And you have to tell your players, look, we're down 6-0, but don't worry about us being down 6. Let's just get one run at a time. And it just seemed like every at-bat, they were swinging for the fences, it seemed like. And they weren't trying to chop those balls and get those infield singles, get into the outfield. That will stay fair. Run scores, and we get a 10-run slaughter roll for the Kaneland Knights.